Good morning. It is February the 2nd, 2016. Where did January go? That was just poof, gone. Today, on Tuesday, which is always consideration is given it to be tactical tips for SEO, or sometimes typed up as SEO tactical tips. I'm not quite sure how I did that, but so it goes. Today, we're going to give you 35 tips that make SEO work for your website. Now, you've heard me say time and again, and I hate to be redundant, but I will be. User experience is what makes SEO happen. In terms of once they've found you, right, they'll come back because you have quality content, you have good arrangement of the information, they had an enjoyable experience, they'll want to do it again. Like, think how many times you want to ride the merry-go-round again, because last time you were there, hey, that was pretty fun. I'm going to do it again. Same. So what is SEO? That's how they get on the merry-go-round the first time. That's how they find out where the park is that contains the merry-go-round. So in order for them to have a good user experience, you have to present the information in such a way on the internet so the search engines can deliver you users to partake, to consume your information. In order to start that SEO journey, I'll have the links in the show notes like I always do. And we're going to have those on, the cookreport.podbean.com, on YouTube, on Blab. In the archive, just go to my @GuyRCook and Blab, and I'll find it there. There's lots of places. I'm on the Stitcher Radio now, which is potentially on 4 million dashboards in America. So finding the way to deliver the link or the information is what SEO is about. Having that happen, part of it is to choose the proper keywords, your on-page SEO. And we're going to talk about off-page SEO in just a minute. But the on-page SEO is where you'll go into the Google's got an AdWord research tool, okay? And it'll tell you the best, most frequently searched for words. You don't want to use those because there's too much competition. There's too many ad dollars being spent on those. Find one in like the middle that's performing real well and use that search term as your call to action. Your invitation message consists of that word being involved in it. And so you'll plan your content around that search term. And what is the purpose of the content? Who is your target audience? What is your goal? And what kind of content could possibly engage your visitors now that you know your ideal customer, the goal to reach them is X. So do that. Then you optimize your website's content, the on-page SEO part 2, and all these links are going to be in the show notes, so don't get a pen out and start writing down. The quality links to your website make up the off-page SEO. That is, link building has got to be part of the dance card in promoting the website. That is to say, get quality websites, and you know what quality websites are. Have them link back to you saying, if you're looking for information about search engine optimization tactical tips, they might link to the Cook Report, to this very episode, okay? And it's going to give you a little bit of credibility in the eyes of Google and Bing and Yahoo and so forth, because they're going to say, hey, this quality website's linking to Guy Cook, so it must be on about something. So there's got to be something there. So you've done your on-page SEO, your off-page SEO, and then you want to measure it. You can only make it better if you can first measure it. If you have no idea who's coming to your site, how long they're staying, etc. So give yourself some goals for that search term, for that article position, and then measure it and see if it's performing. An example would be, how many minutes did the user spend on my website? Well, you've got them delivered there. The search term worked, but they were only there 5 seconds and they were gone. Okay? That doesn't work. You have to have a goal of, I only want to interact with users that have maybe been a user on the website for a minute and a half. That's the yardstick I've used, 90 seconds. Because that's a lot of reading, 90 seconds. In fact, I just saw a thing today where somebody has a scroll bar that goes down the side. Welcome to Two Cool Dudes. Michael Barnes just popped in. And that scroll bar says, oh, you've got 14 minutes left to read if you start from here, or 12 minutes if you start from here. And it followed your mouse down and scroll the page. Very cool. I have to explore that some more. And then, in summary, give them a good user experience when they get there. But these SEO tips, and I'll have all the links in the show notes, hopefully will give you the vehicle that you need to get them to arrive at your website so you can give them that good user experience. Because if you don't do these other things to be found and have visitors happen, you can have all the good user experience in the world, but if you don't have those bodies, there's no engagement. There's no engagement, there's no monies, and if there's no monies, you can't hire Patty to make you a cool logo for your site. Patty McGrath makes very cool logos for websites, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that. And if you need a cool dude, Mike Barnes. There you have it. That's 2 pearls of wisdom that you didn't have before you came in today. So the one thing else I wanted to add is I just got an inquiry last night from a person that said, well, what are the website maintenance services that you provide? Well, I'll have that list in the show notes, and it might include, you're ready, this will be a long list, email configuration, site updates and additions, the plugin and theme installation and maintaining those plugins and themes, keeping them current, page or post modifications. You can do site backups as site maintenance, just simply making the backup happen. Do the link checking, edit and add links if they're needed. Like say the topic is X and you want to add more links under that, just say, I need some more links for this topic, and then go out and find quality links for that topic. And there's resources that make that available. Tech support, that's for the people that say, I forgot my email password. How do I get it back? Website optimization, site bug fixes. If it's just, this works fine, but when I go to Safari browser on my Mac, it doesn't work. What's the problem? So you do those things for those people. And it's shout out time. Big shout out, big thank you again to Edinburgh Dusters. If you're in Edinburgh, Scotland, give Fraser a call. He's the company that likes to clean. Okay, simple as that. If you've got a cleaning task that needs done, he's the guy that'll get it done. Big thank you to blab.im, be link in the show notes. That's this vehicle that affords us this opportunity to make recordings. Appreciate that very much. If you've got a YouTube link right down there in the show notes, above the description, I believe it says subscribe. I'd encourage you to do so. And thanks for listening. This will conclude this show because I'll say those 3 magic words and we know what those are. It's a wrap.